Welcome. How's everybody doing today? I'll be out in front of the camera in just a minute. I have to. Working as my own producer again today, so I have to set up things behind the camera and then come around to the front without messing anything up. Therein lies the rub. All right. Okay, here we go. Hello. Hi, welcome to Thursday. I'm still missing my producer, Sophia. She's doing okay, but still not feeling 100%. So she needs a rest right now. So we're gonna work on getting her better over the weekend. All right. Okay. Today, Thursday, week number 7, if my count is correct. St. Louis County is talking about starting to open up on the 18th. I'm not sure how that looks for all of my classes. The county and city has yet to lay down some guidelines. They're supposed to do that today, tomorrow, maybe Saturday, and we'll know a lot more then. So stay tuned for my blog. Haven't written much on my blog lately, but I'll be using the blog on my website, TaiChiStl.com, to let you know how we're going to roll out classes. A lot of decisions, a lot of moving parts there. So we'll try and stay on top of all of it as best as we can. And I may continue to do online classes for some people. A lot of things to look at right now, so studying a lot of different avenues because I want everyone to do Tai Chi, but I want everyone to stay safe also. Although, ironically, doing Tai Chi builds your immune system, so that in part helps keep you safe. So there you go. Let's go ahead and get started. By the way, send me some pictures. David, I got your picture yesterday. You still need to put it up there. That gave me a good chuckle. So I'll put that up hopefully later today or tomorrow. Leisurely taking a break. I love that. Take the right hand and make it into a fist. By the way, send me your pictures. Craig M at TaiChiStl.com. Send me pictures of you doing Tai Chi. A couple of you have some pictures of you doing things other than Tai Chi, and hey, that works too. So right hand, fist, power. Left hand, fingers together, friendship. Tucking the thumb, remaining humble. Fist into the palm, and we say welcome or ni hao. I'm looking at myself, and I see I kind of have a Johnny Cash look going on today since I'm wearing all black. But I do have, this is, if you look kind of closely, that's a monkey. So we're pulsing the monkey. All right, let's do some deep breathing. Stand in the Wuji position, feet shoulder, hip distance apart. Put a slight bend in the knees. If you want to work the legs harder, you can go a little wider and a little deeper. Careful of how that works your legs, because it definitely will work your legs pretty hard. You can go to a little narrower stance, just don't go too narrow. You bend the knees, we drop the tailbone or tuck in the pelvis. Head is lifted by a silk thread. So, good straight body posture in this direction, and good straight body posture in this direction. Now, stand in this position for just a minute or two. And kind of get used to this position. You can kind of bring your weight a little forward on your toes, a little back on your heels, and kind of get that nice, gentle, that 50-50 between the front and back of the feet. Also notice that if you lean for one side or weight shift to one side, you feel a little bit more pressure on one foot than the other foot. So center your posture, all right? Your feet can tell you what your upper body is doing posture-wise. So get comfortable standing in this position, all right? This is the Tai Chi masters used to stand in this position. I'm going to make a slight adjustment here. The Tai Chi masters used to stand in this position for an hour, and then they would do Tai Chi. Okay, so just standing in here, standing in this Wuji position is very healthy for us. Okay. By the way, if you write any comments into the comment section of YouTube, I will not see those until probably the end of the broadcast, okay? Since I don't have my esteemed producer here. All right, so standing in that Wuji position, let's begin. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Push the hands in front of us next. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Big, deep belly breath in. Breathe out, push out. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Arms over the head next. Inhale, hands up in front of the heart. Exhale, gently push the palms to the ceiling. Inhale, hands back up in front of the heart. Exhale, relax the hands down. Again, big, deep belly breath in. Breathe out, gently pushing up. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Big, deep belly breath in. Breathe out. Gently push up. Inhale and exhale. Very nice. Arms to the side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Big, deep belly breath in. Breathe out, push out. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Very nice. Arms in the diagonals. Inhale, hands up in front of the heart. Exhale, left hand up, right hand down. Inhale, back to center. Keep that upper body nice and straight. Make sure you keep looking straight ahead as you exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, nice and slow. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, hands back up in front of the heart. Exhale, relax the hands down. Flap the arms like bird wings. Be kind to your shoulders. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Lastly, gathering chi, big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow, deep breath out. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. That's our breathing exercise. I'm going to check something real fast. Looks like everything's going good. Okay. Oh, I need to check one more thing. Sorry, guys. This is why I miss my producer. Okay. One of the many reasons I miss my producer. Okay, so let's go through our warm-up exercises. But let's do a little different today. Let's start at the feet and move to the head. All right? We just change things around. Makes you study things a little bit more when you do it this way. So we'll go from the feet to the head as we do our warm-up exercises today. In this hour, we're doing Tai Chi for everyone. Next hour, we're doing Tai Chi for everybody, but we're working on more of the forms. We'll do QiGong, 5-element breathing, Tai Chi for rehabilitation. We may do part 1 and part 2 of Tai Chi for arthritis, and we were working on Tai Chi for diabetes. We did part 1 last week, so we'll do part 2 this week, which is grasping the bird's tail. One move, it's one movement, but there's 4 actions in that one movement. Okay, so it's grasping the bird's tail is a lot of fun. There are 8 primary energies in Tai Chi. 4 of them are contained in grasping the bird's tail. All right now let's do warm-up exercises. Make sure that you have a chair next to you. Take that chair, turn it sideways next to you so the back of the chair is right next to you. It can be on whatever side is comfortable for you, or you can have one on both sides. It's important that you stay safe. I want you to stay safe, okay? All right, so we're going to start with the ankle exercises. So weight shifts to the right, left foot, touch heel and toe. Heel, toe, heel, and toe. Weight shifts to the left, right foot, touch heel and toe. Heel, toe, heel, and toe. Weight shifts back to the right, now left foot, touch little toe and big toe. Outside of the foot and inside of the foot. Little toe, big toe. Weight shifts left, right foot, same. Little toe and big toe. Outside of the foot, inside of the foot, little toe and big toe. And back to center. Beautiful. Knee exercises. Heel kick to start off with. Use your chair. Stay safe. Remember those principles of balance we've talked about. Hands loosely clenched to the belt line or holding onto your chair. Weight shifts to the right. Bend in the right knee. Pick up the left leg. Heel kick left. Punch out the right fist if you are able to. Pick up the left leg and float the foot to the ground. Weight shifts to the left. Pick up the right leg. Heel kick right. Punch out the left fist if you are able. Pick up the right leg and float the foot to the ground. Weight shifts right. Pick up the left leg. Heel kick left. Punch out right. Pick up that left leg. Float the foot to the ground. Weight shifts left. Pick up the right leg. Heel kick right, punch out left fist. Pick up the right leg and float the foot to the ground. Beautiful. 100 more times. Weight shifts right. Pick up the left leg. Heel kick left, punch out right. Pick up the left leg float the foot to the ground. Weight shifts left, pick up the right leg. Heel kick right, punch out, left fist. Pick up the right leg and float the foot to the ground. Beautiful. Bow stances. I was only kidding about the 100. Bow stance is next. Remember, we're stepping out empty, and as we step out, we're keeping space between our feet, all right? Weight shifts to the right, step out, empty left. Bow stance, weight shifts left, punch out the right fist. Weight shifts back, we come back to center. Weight shifts to the left, step out, empty right. And then bow stance, punch out the left fist. Weight shifts back, come back to center. Weight shifts to the right, step out, empty left. Bow stance. Weight shifts back, come back to center. Weight shifts left, step out, empty right, and bow stance. Weight shifts back, come back to center. One more time. Weight shifts right, step out, empty left, and bow stance. Weight shifts back, come back to center. Weight shifts left, step out, empty right, and bow stance. Weight shifts back and back to center. Beautiful. Next exercise for our hips. We'll do the side to side exercise first. So prayer hand position. Use your chair if you need to. Weight shifts to the right, tap that left foot. Or float the left foot. Set the left foot down, weight shifts left, tap the right foot, or float the right foot. Weight shifts right, tap or extend the left leg, upper body stays nice and straight. Weight shifts left, tap or extend the right foot. Upper body stays nice and straight. Come back to center. One more time. Weight shifts right, tap or extend the left leg. And weight shifts left, tap or extend the right leg. Come back to center and relax the hands down. Beautiful. Forward and backward hip exercise, the Chinese hokey pokey, as I like to call it. Weight shifts to the right, empty left heel, hands behind us. Transition, empty left toe, hands in front of us. Empty on the heel, empty on the toe. One more time, empty heel and empty toe. And back to center. Other side, weight shifts left, empty right heel, hands behind us. Empty right toe, hands in front of us. Empty on the heel, empty on the toe. One more time, empty heel and empty toe. And back to center. Beautiful. Lower spine touching heaven and earth. Inhale to prayer hands. Exhale, left hand up, right hand down. Feel that beautiful stretch. Inhale, back to center. Right hand up, left hand down. Gently stretch that spine. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left hand up, right hand down. Inhale, back to center. Right hand up, left hand down. Feel that gentle stretch. Inhale, back to center. One more time each side. Left hand up, right hand down. Feel that beautiful stretch in your spine. Inhale, back to center. Right hand up, left hand down. Gently stretch that spine. And then inhale, come back to center. Prayer hands. Exhale, relax the hands down. Awesome. Carrying the ball side to side, not moving the hips, just moving the upper body. So I'm turning the belly button from the left side to the right side, okay? Prayer hand position. Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top. Exhale to the left. Inhale the ball over, right hand is on top. Exhale, gently sweep and turn right. Inhale the ball over, left hand is on top. Exhale to the left. Inhale the ball over, right hand is on top. Exhale to the right. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's do that one more time. We're having so much fun. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. And then inhale the ball over, come back to center, exhale, relax the hands down. Onto the shoulders, forward shoulder circles, shoulders back, up, forward, and down. Shoulders back, up, forward, and down. One more time, back, up, forward, and down. Beautiful. Now reverse. Shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. Beautiful. One more time. Forward, up, back, and down. Awesome. Gathering chi, reaching for infinity. Inhale, gently reaching out, reaching up. Exhale, relax the hands down. Again, gently reaching out, reaching up. Feel that beautiful stretch. And exhale, relax the hands down. One more time, gently reaching out, reaching up. Feel that beautiful stretch. Exhale, relax the hands down. Beautiful. On to the neck exercises. This is weird doing it backwards, isn't it? Chin tuck. Inhale the hands up in front of us. Exhale, tucking in the chin. Inhale and exhale. I imagine someone is just tuning in and they're like, he's only doing the chin tucks? He's only doing the neck exercises so far? Holy cow, how long did he talk at the beginning? One more time. Bring the hands up in front of us. Exhale, tucking in the chin. Feel that beautiful stretch. Inhale and exhale. Awesome. Next, looking side to side. Inhale to prayer hands. Tai Chi ball, left hand on top. Exhale, right hand, right shoulder, gently push down on the left. Inhale, come back to center. Prayer hands. Tai Chi ball, right hand on top. Exhale, left hand, left shoulder, gently pushing down on the right. Inhale, come back to center. Prayer hands. Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top. Right hand, right shoulder, looking right, pushing down left. Inhale, come back to center. Prayer hands. Tai Chi ball, right hand is on top. Left hand, left shoulder, gently pushing down on the right. Inhale, come back to center. Prayer hands. One more time. Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top. Right hand, right shoulder, looking right, pushing down left. Inhale, come back to center. Prayer hands. Tai Chi ball. Right hand is on top. Left hand, left shoulder, gently pushing down on the right. And then inhale, come back to center. Back to prayer hands. Exhale, relax the hands down. Beautiful. All right, that's our warm-up exercises, but warm-up exercises in reverse, starting at the feet, moving up, all right? Sometimes that helps you learn the motions a little better when we do them that way, okay? All right. Don't see any messages, so that's a good thing. That means that you guys are doing wonderful with it. So, keep forgetting to look. How we doing? All right. Okay. Let's do some leg exercises next, all right? We don't have Sophia doing the meows, but you guys know this one. Really good exercise for strengthening the legs. Keep that good straight body posture as you do this. As you practice this at home, if you want your legs to get stronger, you can spend more time on the one leg. You'll definitely feel it when you do that, but that's also help build that leg strength. We want to build leg strength. We don't want to wear you out, okay? All right. Weight shifts to the left. Right foot, cat stance. You can tap that foot or you can float the right foot. Tap the right toe out in front of us, empty. Come back into the cat stance once again. Tap the right toe out to the side, keeping that upper body nice and straight. And cat stance once again. Tap the right toe behind us. Make sure that you're not leaning. Keep the upper body straight. Bending that left knee. Cat stance once again. And Wuji position. Beautiful. Other side. Weight shifts right. Bending the right knee. Left foot. Cat stance. Tap left toe out in front, empty. Come back into the cat stance once again. Tap left toe out to the side. And cat stance. And tap the left toe behind us. And cat stance. And Wuji position. Feel that on your legs, don't you? All right, shake those legs loose. There are a lot of pieces that go into having good balance. One of the main ones is leg strength. Your leg has to be able to support your body weight. So I weigh in at just over 200 pounds, well, a little more than over 200 pounds since our quarantine. However, so I need to build my leg strength up, or when I was trying to learn my balance, I had to build my leg strength up. So this leg needs to support 200 pounds of weight. Okay, and I need to build that leg strength up. Just because we're getting older, just because you may have a chronic disease or you've gone through some health things, doesn't mean that you can't build your leg strength up to do that. If you have something like Parkinson's, maybe you've had a stroke, maybe you have diabetes, something else like that, it doesn't mean that you can't do it. It just means that you have to work harder to do it, all right? But until we are able to balance all of our weight onto one leg, we're going to be a fall risk, okay? And so that's one of the goals of the last exercise. I'm going to do round 2 here in just a second. But the goal is to get that leg strength so you can balance all of the weight onto one leg. And when you can balance all the weight onto one leg, you can do safe turns, all right? Okay, so that's the rationale behind this. See, doesn't that make you feel better now? All right, round 2, weight shifts left, right foot, cat stance. Wanted to try and make you feel better before we went into round 2. Tap right toe out in front of us, empty. Set the right foot down, weight shifts to the right. All the weight's right, tap the left toe or float the left toe behind us. Set the left foot down, but don't shift weight onto it yet. Now shift weight left and right cat stance. Tap the right toe out to the side, empty. You're probably going to hear it. Set the right foot down, weight shifts to the right. All the weight's right. Tap the left toe or float the left toe. Sophia meowed off in the background. Set the left foot down, but don't put weight on it yet. Now shift weight left and right cat stance. apparently her meows are wearing her out. Tap the right toe behind us, empty. Now this is the tricky one because we want to set the right foot down but not put any weight on it. The weight is on my left, and you can tell that because my body is lined up over the left leg. Now shift the weight back onto the right. You can see the weight is on the right because my body's lined up over the right leg, which allows me to tap or float the left foot. Set the left foot down. Now weight shift left and right cat stance once again. And Wuji position. Beautiful. All right, other side. By the way, we'll be using this cat stance in hour number 2, grasping the bird's tail. Starts out with the cat stance. Weight shifts to the left, right foot, weight shifts right, left foot, cat stance. Weight is on the right, tapping the left foot. Sorry, my mirror got smudged there for a minute. Tap left toe out in front of us. Set the left foot down with no weight on it. Now shift weight left, all the weights left, tap, float the right toe behind us. Set the right foot down. Weight shifts to the right and left cat. Tap the left toe out to the side. All the weight stays right. Set the left foot down, no weight on it. Now shift weight left, all the weights left so I can tap or float the right toe. Set the right foot down. Weight shifts right and the left cat stance. Make sure you breathe while you do this exercise, all right? Holding your breath doesn't help you, tenses the body up. We want the body nice and relaxed. Tap left toe behind us, empty. Upper body is straight. I'm not leaning forward. I set the left foot down without any weight on the left. Now I shift weight back onto the left, all the weights left. Tap or float the right toe. Then set the right foot down. Weight shifts to the right and left cat stance. And Wuji position. Beautiful. Shake those legs loose. Isn't that a fun and exciting exercise? All right. Okay, just checking to see if I got any messages. Okay, let's move along. Oh, hey. How's that? Classic microphone, huh? Not the Shure, but it was a knockoff of the Shure, similar to the one Elvis used to sing on. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Classic microphone. And it works. It's an actual working microphone. Okay. I don't know why I did that, but Thursdays can get crazy sometimes. Let's do hand exercise, because I bet you Rebecca is watching out there. So, pointer finger and thumb. Make them into a beautiful circle. Interlock those two circles together, touch the tips of the other 3 fingers, and gently push the palms towards one another. Keep the shoulders relaxed as you do this. Then relax the hands. Middle finger and thumb, beautiful circle. Interlock those 2 circles. Touch the tips of the other 3 fingers. Gently push the palms towards one another once again. Then relax the hands. Ring finger and thumb, interlock those 2. Touch the tips of the other 3 fingers. Gently push the palms towards one another. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Don't have your shoulders up here. Have the shoulders down and relaxed. Then relax the hands. And then finally, the pinky and the thumb, the most exciting one. Interlock those 2. Tips of the other 3 fingers. And gently push the palms towards one another. Feel that nice stretch. And then relax the hands. Notice your hands are probably nice and pink right now. Neck exercise. Figure 8 with the neck. The Rice Krispies exercise. And when you get to the center, stop and then reverse. I had two of my students who hadn't known each other previously meet one another. She was a dental hygienist. The other lady was a patient, and she was in the chair getting her teeth cleaned, and she turned her neck and it popped. And the patient said, Rice Krispies. And the hygienist said, you take Tai Chi from Craig? She goes, yeah, how'd you know that? Rice Krispies. And when you get to the center, stop. See, you never know who you're going to meet, right? Okay. Which, that's a really cool thing. I got to tell you, being a Tai Chi instructor, I've met some just amazing people. I've met a guy who was struck by lightning, lived to tell about it. Met a guy who was the part of the Berlin airlift many moons ago. I met a lady, one of the last people to be airlifted off the top of the embassy in Vietnam. Just some incredible people. And I'm sure I haven't heard all the stories. I met a lady, this is honest to God's truth. She had a bra museum. Yes, brassiere. She had a brassiere museum. Very interesting lady. So it's so cool. I love meeting all you. It's really hard to do this social distance where I don't get to interact with you, but I'm so pleased that you joined us here and we're doing Tai Chi together. Hopefully soon we'll be together practicing live again. All right? Okay, let's do prayer wheel. We're weight shifting forward and backwards. We're keeping the upper body straight, inhaling, exhaling. Beautiful, smooth exercise. Start out in the prayer hand position. Weight shifts to the right. Step out empty, left foot. And begin. Exhale, weight shifts forward. Inhale, weight shifts back. Exhale. And inhale. One more time. Weight shifts back. All the weight is right, so the left foot is empty, so I can pick the left foot up, come back to center. Then I can weight shift to the left and step out empty right. And continue. Weight shift forward, exhale, weight shift back, inhale. Keep the feet rooted to the ground. Don't rock up on the heels and toes. Sometimes it's best just to let the movement speak for itself. Once you know the movement, you can concentrate, focus the mind on the movement. And one more time. Weight shifts forward. Weight shifts back. All the weight's left. Pick up the right foot. Back to center. And relax the hands down. Beautiful. All right. This is good. We are just flowing right through things. I'm going to check real fast again. Everything good. Looks like I got one comment. Oh, I made Annette laugh. Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you for saying that, Annette. I appreciate that. I'm glad I was able to make you laugh. That's one reason why I tell all the stupid jokes. Tom, many of you know Tom. Tom just recently got his certification in early March, and he's like, I don't know if I can be a teacher. I don't have enough stupid jokes. I said, well, I don't really have enough either. I just have 2 or 3 that I can just keep telling. But the reason I try and get you to laugh is to keep you loose. And laughter is a very, very good medicine. A QiGong practitioner, I've read her books, haven't had a chance to meet her, Effie Chow. She said that we should meditate every day, do Tai Chi every day, have 3 belly laughs every day, and get 8 hugs every day. 3 belly laughs, 8 hugs, 20 minutes. I think it's 20 minutes of or 10 minutes of meditation, 20 minutes of Tai Chi. I have to look that up. But she said that's a good way to keep your chi strong. I never thought about it before, but laughter is a really good medicine for us. So I'm glad I was able to make you laugh, Annette. Okay, let's do this. Let's do one more balance exercise. The golden rooster stands on one leg. Use your chair. You can do this one from a chair if you would like. This is actually, it's a fun one to practice in a chair sometimes because you lift one leg and push down on the other leg simultaneously in a chair. It's a really good brain exercise for us, all right? But let's practice it standing, remembering our principles of balance. So the leg that the weight is on, keep that knee bent, keep the body straight in this direction, keep the back straight in this direction, keep looking straight ahead. And on that down hand in this particular movement, is as I'm weight shifting left, I'm pushing down on the left hand. As you push down on the left hand, it helps root that left foot to the ground, okay? And I'm sorry, for those of you that haven't seen it, this is what golden rooster stands on one leg looks like. That way from the front and this way from the side, okay? All right, golden rooster stands on one leg. Start by weight shifting right, bend in the right knee, elevate left leg, left arm, golden rooster. Set that left foot down. Weight shifts to the left, bend in the left knee, push down on the left hand, elevate right leg and right arm, golden rooster. And back to center. Once again, weight shifts right, elevate left leg, left arm. Are you able to hold it just a little longer each time? Pulling up on that knee just a little more, not forcing anything. Weight shifts left, bend in the left knee. Elevate right leg and right arm. Hold it a little longer, pull that knee up just a little higher. Back to center. One more time. I've talked about before, Yang and Sun style. So weight shifts right, elevate left leg, left arm. Start out with the toe down, hand in front of us, Yang style. Then pull the toe up, hand up next to the head, Sun style. Weight shifts left, bend in the left knee. Start out Yang style, toe down, hand front, Sun style. Pull the toe up, hand next to the head. And back to center. Beautiful. Shake those legs loose. Good job, everybody. Good job. Okay, let's go through Tai Chi for Arthritis Part 1. Some of you have been doing this for a long time. Some of you, this may be kind of new to you. If it is kind of new, go back to one of the earlier videos, like my first week of videos, and you can see where I've detailed the movements, okay? So we're going to go through Tai Chi for Arthritis Part 1, and I'm going to just talk about where the weight should be, because that's one of the primary things that we want to be looking at is where the weight should be, okay? All right. Rebecca is watching. Thank you, Rebecca. When we learn Tai Chi, we want to learn it from the ground up, all right? Same way a plant grows. Remember back in 3rd grade, you had that styrofoam cup full of dirt, and you put a seed in it, and nothing happened for a couple weeks, and then all of a sudden it bloomed. Well, it laid down good roots. That seed had roots going down into the soil before you could ever see it. And then once it had a good root structure, then it blossomed. Your Tai Chi will do this very same thing. If you have good root structure, your Tai Chi will blossom. And Tai Chi is rooted in the feet. It's governed in the Dantian, so that's where the movement comes from, is turning that Dantian, and it's expressed, it blossoms in the hands, all right? And that's exactly the way you need to learn it. Learn your feet first, then learning how to move the Dantian, and then it is expressed in the hands, okay? All right, so I'm going to tell you where your weight should be, okay? Tai Chi for Arthritis, Part 1, starting out, standing up nice and straight and tall. Weight is 50-50. We begin with commencement. Oh, I'm sorry, one more thing. As I'm telling you where your weight should be, think about your weight as it shifts, as like sand going from one foot to the other foot, and sand flows from one foot and sand flows back to the other foot. It doesn't just like jump over and jump back. Think of sand flowing back and forth, okay? That becomes that smoothness of the movement, okay? All right. Weight is 50-50 as we begin commencement. Stays 50-50. Now weight shifts to the right. I step out empty left, and that weight flows from right to left. And it comes back to 50-50 as I open and close. Single whip right, the weight flows left. The weight flows about 60% to the right. Cloud hands, all the weight flows left. It stays on the left, and now it flows to the right. Weight shifts left. Stays left. Now the weight shifts to the right. It stays on the right, and now it shifts left. One more time, weight shifts. Now the weight shifts right. And now the weight shifts left. Come back to center, weight 50-50, open, close. Brush knee to the left, weight shifts right. I adjust that left foot. 60% of the weight on the left goes to about 70%. Cloud hands, all the weights to the right. Stays on the right, now it moves left. Stays on the left, now it flows to the right. Stays on the right, now it flows left. Stays on the left, and now it flows to the right. We come back to center, weight 50-50, open and close. Brush knee to the left. Weight shifts to the left. I toe in or adjust that right foot. The weight flows to the right foot. All the weight's right. I step out empty. No weight on the left. All the weight's still right. Now I weight shift left. All the weight's left as I half step, agile step right. The weight stays on the left as I play the lute. The weight's on my left. Now the weight shifts right. Half step, left foot, weight is still right. Parry and punch. I step out empty left foot. Now the weight shifts to the left. The weight stays on my left. Now the weight shifts right. The weight stays on the right. Now it shifts left. Weight is on the left. Now it's on the right. Half step left foot. Now the weight shifts left, stays on the left. Continues to stay on the left. Now it shifts right. Now weight 50-50 as I open and close. Brush knee right. Weight shifts right. Adjust that left foot as needed. Weight shifts left. Step out empty right. All the weight is still left. Now weight shifts right. Half step, weight stays right. Play the lute, step back empty left, weight shifts left. Half step right. Parry and punch. Step out empty right and weight shift. Step out empty left and weight shift. Step out empty right, weight shift, half step, stays on the right, still on the right, weight shifts left, stays left. Now weight shifts right, half step left, stays on the right. Now it shifts left. Now it goes back to 50-50, open and close. It stays 50-50 as I go into my closing movement. Weight is still 50-50, then weight shifts right and step in left. And then we do our celebration dance. All right. So, sometimes we get distracted when we're doing Tai Chi. Sometimes we may get lost in the movements. Sometimes something just doesn't feel right. Maybe your hands don't feel right. Always go back to where the weight should be. Start at that root and move up from there. One of my students, she may actually be watching today, I explained that, and she did such a beautiful job of that. We were going through the brush knee, and she got confused, and she dropped her hands down to her side and just started doing the foot movements, and then she was able to pick the hand movements back up again. That's a beautiful way to do it. If you get confused, if you get lost, go back to the feet, reestablish the feet, and then add the hands back in, all right? Or if you're just learning, learn with the feet first, okay? So we are going to go through one more time. If you're here in St. Louis, it's a beautiful day outside. So we're going to let our movements speak for us. So I'm going to cue up some music here. And we are going to go through Tai Chi for Arthritis Part 1. I'm not going to tell you what the movement is. I'm not going to cue the movement. I'm not going to tell you where your weight should be. We're just going to flow through the movement, and we're just going to enjoy that. That's a great way to end this week's session, all right? So, pardon me while I step out here, and I have to turn the music on. I have to start this piece of music and get it all set up. So I am going to, gotta minimize the screen so I can see what's going on. This is why it's nice to have a producer. Okay, hi. Thanks for letting me be my own producer and put up with me constantly stepping off camera. Makes you appreciate Sophia even more, doesn't it? Does me. Okay, we're going to do Tai Chi for Arthritis. We're going to do it with music. I'm going to hit play, and I'm going to run over there slowly. I'm going to run over there, and then we're going to do Tai Chi for Arthritis together, okay? Just enjoy the movements, okay? Don't get too hung up on the details. Sometimes we just have to relax. We know whatever we know, wherever we are at on our journey, just enjoy that point, okay? Just enjoy that point. And remember, 6 months ago, where were you on your journey? Maybe you haven't even started your Tai Chi journey at that point. Maybe you've been doing Tai Chi for a year. But look at where you were 6 months ago and just enjoy where you're at now. Enjoy that feeling of movement now, okay? That's part of Tai Chi. We can get so hung up in all the details. Sometimes we forget to just relax and enjoy the movements, okay? So just enjoy the movements, enjoy the beauty of it, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get started. Commencement. Nice. That's nice. I hope you had a chance to enjoy the movements, not worry about all the little details. Sometimes you just have to give ourselves a break and go, you know what I'm at, wherever I'm at. Because honest to God, you can always get better and better. But sometimes you have to enjoy where you're at and say, wow, this is really, really pretty. So take that moment to enjoy. Go outside, do some Tai Chi outside if you'd like. That's my favorite place to do Tai Chi. But just enjoy the movement, enjoy the feeling of the movement, and know the beauty of Tai Chi, and just let that beauty sink in, okay? All right, let's do our cool down exercises. Nice work today. Thanks to those of you that have commented. Thanks to those of you that have sent pictures in, and those of you that haven't sent pictures in, why not? All right, tighten up all the muscles and relax. Tighten up the muscles and relax. And one more time, tighten up those muscles and relax. Finally, we will gather chi. Inhale and exhale. Big, deep belly breath in and breathe out. And one more time. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Have yourselves a great day. We're going to take a 15-minute break. We will be back at 11:15, 1 more hour, and we're going to be working on some forms, working on that second half of Tai Chi for diabetes, working on grasping the bird's tail. Beautiful movement. All right, beautiful. All right, see you in 15. Thanks. Okay, I am behind the camera because I have to turn the scrolling off. And I need to turn the computer around. So, and I have to type one more. Whoops. One more thing. Hang on, guys. I'm there. Hang on. Okay. And my music went away. Why did my music go away? So now I have to take care of the music. See, this is why I like having a producer, because they can take care of stuff like this. Okay. So, just started music. We're back on with that. I'm going to open that up. We should be good. And if I open this up, we can go to that screen, but that won't work. So we'll go to that, but I'll minimize that. Okay. All right. See, all this work that happens behind the scenes, you just never know about it, all right? Should I moonwalk? Kind of hard. Too many wires around to moonwalk. Old Michael Jackson trick. All right. Actually, okay. Anyway, hi. Welcome. Hour 2, Tai Chi. We're going to do some forms today. We're going to have some fun because we normally don't have fun on Thursdays. But we're going to make an exception today, and we're going to work on having fun today. Okay? It looks like a beautiful day. I haven't been outside yet, but it looks like it's a beautiful day outside. So get outside and enjoy it. We're supposed to have rain this evening, but get outside and enjoy that weather today. We will, let me see, this will be the final hour of Tai Chi for this week. If you want to join me tomorrow, I am on the St. Louis APDA exercise channel. That's American Parkinson's Disease Association. I'm on their exercise channel. I have what I call a blended class, which is a standing or seated class. That's happening at 10 to 11 tomorrow. And then I do an intermediate class, work with the Tai Chi for Arthritis form, and that's 11:15 to 12:15 tomorrow. And that happens on the St. Louis APDA exercise channel. And I will be back on this channel live on Monday, the 11th. St. Louis County is supposed to open up around the 18th. They haven't set forth any guidelines yet that I'm aware of. When they do, we will start adjusting classes depending on the private entities or the churches that I teach at. We want to obviously stay within their rule structures. And once again, I'll probably choose a more conservative approach since the majority of my students are considered in that high-risk group. I would rather be more conservative when opening up. I miss seeing everybody. I'm a people kind of person, and so it's not the same looking into a camera, but your notes telling me how much it's helping you help sustain me, and so I hope these Tai Chi streams are helping sustain you through this time. I so look forward to getting back and being able to do this in person. So look forward to that. Okay, so forgot to drop my phone off. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So this is a Tai Chi for everyone. It's a little bit more advanced, so we consider that you know things like you know how to go through the warm-up exercises pretty well. We've worked on different forms, so let's get to it. Instead of doing our deep breathing as we normally do, we're going to do our deep breathing in the 5-element QiGong breathing. Okay, so a couple weeks ago, I went into details on this. I don't think I need to go into details again. If you want details on this movement, go back, check out that video. But just enjoy the movements. Realize they're centered around the dantian. Your dantian is below your belly button, about 1.5 inches, so 3 fingers below your belly button, and then 1.5 inches in is the dantian, and that's that center of energy and where all of our chi is centered. Okay? So, 5-element breathing. We're going to just do rounds of 3 for this, but just enjoy this deep breathing, okay? Starting out in earth, hands in front of the dantian. Inhale, gently expanding the hands, and exhale. Inhale, the belly and hands expand, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Next is metal, prayer hand position. Inhale, opening the hands up. Exhale. It's like the open and close we do on the Tai Chi form, arthritis form. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And go back to earth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Next is water, prayer hand position. Inhale, gently sink, and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Return to earth. 3 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Next we move on to wood. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Go back to earth. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Fire, left hand, palm up, right hand over the top. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Right hand is palm up. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And return to earth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And relax the hands down. All right, that's 5-element QiGong breathing. I would highly recommend on that exercise, I would probably recommend doing that like 6 times. That leads to longer breathing, but we have a lot to cover today, so I just kept it at 3. But normally I would do 6, even 9 or 12 breaths. Or you can not worry about counting and just do that earth breathing until it feels smooth and comfortable for you. And then go to metal until it feels smooth and comfortable. And then back to earth. It turns into a beautiful meditation, okay? Okay, so let's move along. Let's do our warm-up exercises. We're going to do the warm-up exercises like a form. And like we do a lot of our forms, we're just going to do it with music, okay? So I'm assuming you know the warm-up exercises pretty well right now. If you don't, I cover it on previous videos quite in a lot of extent. But I want to have just where we're flowing through the movements, okay? We're treating it like a Tai Chi form. Actually, it would be more like a QiGong form than a Tai Chi form, but that's okay. That's just, we're splitting hairs at that point. We're going to go from the neck down. We're just going to flow through this form, okay? So let's begin with the chin tuck. Looking side to side. Forward shoulder circles. Reverse. Gathering chi, reaching for infinity. Touching heaven and earth. Carrying the ball side to side. Hip exercises side to side. Chinese hokey pokey. Heel kick, stay safe. Bow stance. And ankles. Second ankle exercise. Corn, bunion. Beautiful. See? There's the first form that you learned right there. The warm-up exercises. That's a great overall body workout. Takes about 10-15 minutes to go through all of that. Jonathan asked an interesting question. So, but I don't have an answer to it. Jonathan asked, where can he get this wind chime? This is actually really pretty. Here, I'll do this. Give you a close-up. Oh, I don't have any way to look at it. Maybe I shouldn't do this. Okay, let's try this. See how this works. Zoom in. Okay, this could be. there's the wind chime. Let me focus in on it for a minute. No, it doesn't want to focus, probably because it's moving. Yeah, this camera doesn't like to focus all the time. And it's looking for a face. So let's try that, see if that focuses in. Yeah, that did a lot better. Okay, so Jonathan asked, where can you get that wind chime? The answer is, I don't know. We purchased that wind chime when we were on a family vacation down in Mexico. And you can see I have it on a rotor motor that slowly spins. So I don't know exactly where to get that, Jonathan. So unfortunately, I don't have a good answer for you. Let me get this back into where I want it. It is a cool, it's a nice effect. And that's actually something Sophia recommended that I use for here. She said this would work really good on the set, and indeed it does. So, but I don't really have a good answer for you for that one, Jonathan. I'll take a look. It's made out of stainless steel, and the yin and yang, the balls that you see here, those are stone. So there you go. Don't have a good answer for you. I don't know if somebody else knows. Shoot me an email, or Jonathan, shoot me an email. Okay, I got my head in the way now. There we go. There we go. That's the kind of look that we want. All right. Okay. Jonathan, shoot me an email, craigm@taichistl.com. If anybody else knows where to get one of these, let me know. Like I said, we bought it in Mexico at a resort we were at. And I saw it and it was like, that's me. So, okay, let's go through some forms. I'm going to set up some music here. We're going to go through Tai Chi for Arthritis, Part 1 and Part 2 with music. Now, in a lot of my classes, I've gone through the Part 1 that's actually the Part 1 and Part 2 song is playing right now, ironically. So we're going to back that up and start it over again. So I go through Part 1 in a lot of my classes. Part 2 I do in my second Wednesday hour. So let's combine those together. Now, if you only know Part 1, just do Part 1 and watch Part 2. Or play along as far as you can until you kind of get lost and then stop and watch. All right? If you know Part 1 and Part 2, hey, even better. But just do what works best for you. Okay? So this is Tai Chi for Arthritis, Part 1 and Part 2. I'm going to hit the play button, and I'm going to run over here, and we're going to do it together. Okay? Sound good? All right. And commencement. Part 2 begins with brush knee right. We're a little slow, just keep on going. Excellent. Okay, according to the music, that was a little long. I don't know. When I was doing it, the pace felt pretty good to me as I was doing it. Um, but if you're going to miss, it's better to miss on the slow side rather than the fast side. Okay. All right. So that's Tai Chi for Arthritis Part 1 and Part 2. I've done some. Um, um, I've gone into some. Hang on, I'm trying to set up music and talk at the same time. It's not going well for me. I'm trying to set up the music for the next one while I'm sitting here. Um, so I've gone through some detailed instructions on part 1 in first week and part 2, second hour of Wednesday, several times. So if you're just checking in, um, go ahead, check those older videos for how to do part 2, and then come back and share those. I'm going to go there. Oh, Dennis Robinson. Hey, Dennis, how are you? Good to hear from you. Um, okay, and then Jonathan, there's some suggestions online. Margaret has a suggestion for you. And Dennis Robinson is visiting us. Hey, Dennis, I was just talking about you the other day. When was it? It was Wednesday. I was talking about meditation, and one of the first times you meditated, a hummingbird was flying around your head. And Dennis is down in Cozumel, so he may have hummingbirds flying around his head right now. Who knows? Thanks for joining us, Dennis. Dennis? Okay, so that was Tai Chi for Arthritis Part 1 and Part 2. Next form we're going to work on Tai Chi for Rehabilitation. Now, on several Thursdays ago, I went into detailed explanations over like 2 weeks on this form. I think I did 2 weeks. One week I went into detailed explanation, and then the next week less detailed explanation, but I looked at that exchanging yin yang energy again. Okay, so if you're just learning this one, again, go back, check out those old videos. This is one of the beautiful things about video is I don't have to keep going over it every week. We can sometimes just kind of let loose and practice the form. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So normally I play the Harlem Boys Choir has a great song, a great version of the song, Let There Be Peace on Earth. And the timing synchronizes really well with this Tai Chi for Rehabilitation form. However, copyright would pop up on me. So we're going to use Tai Chi for Arthritis Part 1, and we're going to use that music to do Tai Chi for Rehabilitation, okay? So I'm going to turn my back to you. We're going to do a follow-on with that, okay? So let me check and make sure I've got everything correct here. Oh, I do. There we go. Too high. There we go. Okay, so same thing. Going to push the button, going to run over here, and we're going to start Tai Chi for Rehabilitation, all right? Nice and relaxing, right? There you go. All right. So, hello. So you get my best side. All right. Let's begin. Commencement. Open and close 3 times. Cloud hands to the left 3 times. Open and close. Exchange yin yang energy to the left. Open and close. Exchange yin yang energy to the right. Open and close. Cloud hands, right 3 times, as opposed to wrong. Open and close 3 times. And close the form. Ooh, as Austin would say, spot on. Nice. Okay. Timing on that one was really good. Okay. I'm just going to let some music play in the background. That one worked really nice. Dennis, Austin says to tell you hello. This is probably about a 10-inch circle here, by the way, Jonathan. That one you can see here as it comes around. I'll put my hand behind it, so that one's just a little larger than my hand. This one, like I said, about 9 or 10 inches. So, okay, nice timing on that one. And I said, Austin says hi, Dennis. Austin and Dennis went to a Dr. Lam workshop in Kansas City together. Had a really good time. Did a really good job at that workshop. You guys both good to have both of you on board today for this. All right. So last week we worked on Tai Chi for diabetes, which is the Yang style of Tai Chi. I went into pretty good detail for part 1. So let's go ahead and review part 1 with a little bit of cueing, and then hopefully we can get to part 2, which is grasping the bird's tail, okay? I don't know if we're going to get through all of it today, but we're going to do the best we can, all right? We're not going to rush it. We're just going to have fun, okay? All right, so Tai Chi for diabetes. Let's go through what we know, and we'll do it with cueing. So this is part 1 of Tai Chi for diabetes. Again, this is the Yang style of Tai Chi. And I want to make sure I have enough room, so I'm going to start over here. All right. So we stand up nice and straight and tall, feet together. Commencement looks the same as Tai Chi for rehabilitation. So weight on the right, peel the left foot off the floor, set the left foot down, hands come up to prayer hand position. Next is cloud hands 3 times to the left. And this is Yang style, so this is the same style as the Tai Chi for rehabilitation. So cloud hands 3 times left. Remember that step, stop, shift, and sweep. One more time. Step, stop, shift, sweep. Step, stop, shift. Come back over to the right like you're going to do it again. Stop sign, hands come up, and back into prayer hands. There might be an open and close here. I have to look up the movement sheets on that. Next is Fair Maiden works the shuttle to the left. Classic blocking move. The weight shifts to the right. Step out empty with the left foot. As the weight shifts on the left hand comes up over the head and blocks, and the right hand pushes forward. And then I come back to center. Fair Maiden works the shuttle to the right. Weight shifts left. Step out empty right. I weight shift. The right hand comes over the top of the head, and I push with the left. And let's come back to center. Let's pause right there for 1 second, just so you see that from the front, what the hands are doing. As I'm not mirroring at this point, Fair Maiden works the shuttle left, weight shifts right, step out left. Left hand comes up to block, right hand pushes forward. We come back to prayer hands. Fair Maiden works the shuttle right, weight shifts left, step out right, right hand blocks, left hand pushes forward. And come back to center. All right, next movement. Dr. Lam does a kick here. I was taught kick variations, and I really like that because it works well for everybody. So stay safe. Have a chair next to you if you need it, all right? So we're going to do a kick variation. So 3 variations. You do whatever works and is safe for you. So weight shifts to the right. and then I tap that left foot as I spread the hands out. Come back to center, weight shifts left, and I tap the right foot. Back to center. Weight shifts to the right, tap or elevate the left foot, and come back to center. Weight shifts left, tap or elevate the right foot, and come back to center. One more time, weight shifts right. You can tap, elevate, or kick the left foot, and come back to center. Weight shifts left, and then you can tap, elevate, or kick the right foot, and come back to center. Relax for 1 second. On those kick variations, you can do whatever you want. If you're having a bad balance day, just do the tap 3 times each side. Wanting to push it a little bit, you can do the elevation. Or maybe you're like, man, I am feeling good today. And so you can do the kick 3 times on each one, all right? So do whatever is safe and comfortable for you, okay? We finished part 1 with cloud hands 3 times to the right, yang style. Step, stop, shift, and sweep. Step, stop, shift, and sweep. And come back over to the left, stop sign, hands up into prayer hands, open and close. And that's part 1. And so in part 1, we'd go ahead and close it at this point. So hands out in front, same closing we do in Tai Chi for rehab. Come back up to the standing position, weight shifts right, step in left. And that's Tai Chi for Diabetes part 1. Okay? Tai Chi for Diabetes part 2. Does anybody have any questions? I guess I should look real fast. Oh, Dennis says hi. And Austin said, yes, spot on. You can't get that cool British accent in when you type it, though. That's why we need to meet face to face. Hey, Dennis, send me a picture of you doing Tai Chi, like on the beach or something. Have Janet take a picture of you doing Tai Chi so I can put it in my gallery. Craig M. at TaiChiSTL.com. I want to see a picture. I've got a gallery. Austin has a couple pictures up there on my website. Scroll all the way down to the bottom. There's some pictures. Okay? All right. So, Tai Chi for Diabetes Part 2 starts out with waving hands like clouds 3 times to the left. And then we go into a movement called grasping the bird's tail. Now, you're going to see this named several different ways. You're going to see it called stroke the bird's tail, stroke the swallow's tail, grasp the bird's tail, grasp the swallow's tail. There's probably a couple more out there also. All the same, okay? Cool thing about this is it contains 4 of the Tai Chi energies. In fact, it's 4 of the what many consider the primary energies, okay? So Tai Chi for Tai Chi has 8 energies to it, okay? 8 energies. The 4 primary ones that you see in grasping the bird's tail are ward off, roll back, press, and push. Ward off, roll back, press, and push. Those are the 4 we do in grasping the bird's tail. The other 4 energies that you will see, one is a pull energy. It's similar to roll back, but roll back, you're kind of going with the person's energy. And the pull, you're actually pulling back on the person. I think you understand that. Next one is a split energy, meaning you're splitting the 2 energies. So one energy is going one way and the other energy is going another way. So they call it a split. Okay. So that's number 6. These aren't necessarily in any order. Next energy is an elbow strike. So it's using your elbow, boom, to strike. There's a lot of different ways to elbow strike. Most of the time they'll show it this way. There's a lot of different ways, to strike with your elbow. But the elbow strike would be number 7. And then the shoulder strike is number 8. And a lot of people don't see this, but like when you're in real close, you would use your shoulder, boom, and use your shoulder to strike. So looking at it from the side, boom, it's a shoulder strike. And what happens is it becomes very interesting. And again, we go back to the warm-up exercise and you learn a lot of these principles. But you use the sternum as a hinge. So you're flexing the chest. So looking at it from the side, boom, you're using that chest as a split, as a hinge to deliver the energy on that shoulder strike. So what happens with these different energies is when someone is farther away, that's when you use like a hand strike or a foot strike. When they get in closer, you'd use the knee and elbow. And if they're right on top of you, that's when you would use the shoulder. Okay? So we have ward off, roll back, press, push, the 4 primary energies, and then pull, split, elbow, and shoulder. Okay, got all those? All right, so let's pull back, 4 primary energies. First one is ward off. Let's practice that one. So let me demonstrate grasping the bird's tail one time, facing towards you, all right? So let me demonstrate this once. Beautiful. There's your 4 energies, all right? 4 primary energies. The first one being ward off. This is a blocking motion, okay? So let's go back to how do we get in this position? I said in the first hour that the cat stance that we talked about, we're going to see this right here, okay? So we just get done with cloud hands 3 times to the left. And the first thing we're going to do is go into what's known as the cat and ball stance, okay? So to do the cat and ball, I'm going to face you but not mirror you. So I'm going to weight shift to the left. When I do this modification here, you can just like shift your weight to the right to start with. Some of you, your knees are strong enough to do that. I like to do this modification for my friends. Weight shift left, toe in with the right, sink the weight onto the right, and as you do, that right hand goes palm down, and that left hand kind of scoops up, and it scoops that left foot in to now, I'm in a cat stance, not a very good cat stance there for a second, but all the weight is on the right hand is palm down, and left hand comes underneath, and my left foot is just gently touching the ground, okay? So let me do that coming towards you now. Prayer hand position, weight shifts left. I toe in right. I sink the weight onto the right. My left hand kind of scoops that left foot in. Okay? That's called the cat and ball stance. Okay, so the next move, ward off. From this position, from this cat and ball, I'm going to do this coming towards you first, all right? So I'm in the cat and ball stance. I've adjusted my foot here. I'm going to step out with the left foot, and as I shift the weight left, that left hand is going to come up in front of me and do a block using the back of my arm, and the right hand is going to push down. All right, 2 simultaneous things happen here, okay? So let me do it from face on now. Practice together. I weight shifts left, I toe in right. I sink onto the right, cat and ball stance. I step out empty with the left foot, and then as I shift the weight, this right hand pushes down and the left hand comes up to block. Notice I have this roundness. My hand isn't in on my chest, it's out in front of me. I'm warding off, all right? So I'm pushing out with the left hand, pushing down with the right hand as my weight is shifting simultaneously, okay? Let me talk about the hands first here. So you want this roundness here, okay? Notice where my arm position is. I'm going to get up close to the camera. Notice where my arm position is. This is my arm in a 90-degree angle. I'm out from that 90-degree angle, okay? This is called Pong, all right? Our arm has a lot of resistance here, okay? If someone is pushing on my arm, by having this roundness here and this fullness, I have this pretty amazing strength here, actually, known as Pong, and we all have this. If my arm gets to this 90-degree position or less, I lose all of that strength. If we were in class, I would demonstrate this live. When someone is like this, you can push on their arm, and you can see their whole body shift because they have this amazing stability. Once you get to this point, you can just push the arm in. And my camera just froze on me. Oh, I bet you I ran out of battery. Hang on, everybody. Hang on. Yes, change battery. We are still live. I'm switching the battery over. This is what happens when you don't have a producer, and I'm not blaming Sophia at all. It's just there's a lot of things to track to put one of these things together. So we should be live picture once again, and we are. Okay. That gave you a great example of where the arm position was, right? All right, sorry about that. So arm position out here, keeping this Pong, all right? So this is essential for warding off. You don't want that arm in close, okay? So that's the hand position. Let's practice that once. I want you to feel that roundness. I want you to feel like there's a ball right here as you're doing ward off, okay? One more piece. So I start here, and this arm rounds up here, okay? And the right hand at the same time, you're not just letting the right hand drop, but you're pushing down on that right hand, okay? That helps root the foot to the ground. So as the left hand is coming up, that right hand, don't just let it drop, but push it down, okay? There's a... in our warm-up exercises, when we do the neck, we have this same type of motion. One hand is going one way, the other hand is going the other way. It's a very similar movement to this ward-off movement, okay? So let's try that. For our hand position, weight shift left, toe in right. Sink onto the right, cat and ball stance. Step out with that left, and ward off. Okay, so something else to consider here as we ward off. Remember, now if you're in this class, you understand that when I step out, I'm keeping this space between my feet. So as I turn my feet, I have the spacing here, right? So I start here. I'll start with my heels on here. I do the cat and ball stance, and then I step out. Notice the wide stance as I ward off. Okay, so you're keeping that space between your feet, just like we do on the brush knee move when we turn and do brush knee in Tai Chi for arthritis. Okay, one other thing. There's a reason Dr. Lam chose the Sun style of Tai Chi for the wiser and older population. Because there's not what is called weighted turns, okay? Yang style has weighted turns. Weighted turns aren't necessarily a bad thing, but if you're first starting out and doing Tai Chi and you start doing weighted turns, your knees are going to end up hurting you, and we don't want your knees to hurt you, okay? So a weighted turn is this. Watch this back foot. As I do, as I come from the cat and ball stance, as I go into ward off, I step out. Notice my toe is facing the camera at this point. As I do this ward off, I am pushing back on my heel. So notice I'm going from my toe facing the camera to I'm turning the heel out, so my foot is going this way. There is still weight on this foot. In the Sun style, you would not put weight on a foot that you are turning. And if you're having knee issues or you're having any knee problems, you want to modify this. You do not want to have the weight on that foot when you are turning it, okay? So, but watch this back foot, this right foot. I'm toeing in, I sink the weight onto the right. I step out left, and as I shift, I do that weighted turn. So I'm moving, I'm turning that back leg as I go into ward off. All right? If you have knee issues, you would turn, step out empty, ward off, and when you have your weight here, go ahead and adjust that foot a little bit. Okay? That would be your modification if you have any knee issues. Okay? All right, let's try it one more time. Prayer hand position. Weight shifts left, toe in right. Sink onto the right, cat and ball stance. Step out empty with the left. As you weight shift, you ward off. Push down right, push forward left, ward off. All right. Next movement is roll back. Okay? So, yeah, you know what? We probably ought to just stop there. I got started late, so we're going to do roll back. I'm going to run just a touch late. I can't do that. Got another class coming up. All right, we're going to have to stop there. Sorry about that. I wanted to get farther than what we did, but I would rather cover it well than go, hey, I got through all 4 movements. Nobody understands it. Nobody understands what they're doing, and they're all going to do it wrong for a whole week. I'd rather you do 1 movement and do it right than learn 4 movements sloppily and learn them wrong. So we learned ward off. It's not going to take us 4 weeks to learn the rest of them. But next week we'll cover roll back. So this week, practice that ward off movement. Cat and ball stance, step out, and ward off. It's a great blocking movement, okay? All right. Sorry we didn't get to all 4, but again, I'd rather cover it more thoroughly. Okay. Lightly punch, slap the legs. Good workout, everybody. Tighten up all the muscles in the body, arms, legs, face, and relax. And again, tighten up those muscles and relax. And one more time, tighten up those muscles and relax. And finally, gather chi. Big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow, deep breath out. Inhale and exhale. And one more time. Inhale and exhale. Excellent. Okay. Next Thursday, I may forego one of the other forms just to make sure that we get through the rest of Grasping the Bird's Tail, or I may teach that first, and then we'll go through the forms in the time that we have left, because I want to make sure I get through all 4 of Grasping the Bird's Tail. But again, I want to make sure we do it right, because I don't want someone to have knee problems. So have yourself a great weekend. Practice the first part. Practice that warding off over the weekend. Dennis, you're going to send me a picture of you doing Tai Chi. And everybody else who hasn't sent me a picture yet is going to send me a picture so I can do the gallery. David, if you're out there, David sent me one. He made up a new move called leisurely being at rest. Leisurely taking a break. That's what he called it, leisurely taking a break. So anyway, have yourselves a great weekend. I'll be on the APDA exercise channel tomorrow. I will be back here on Monday at 10 o'clock with Tai Chi for everybody. Invite your friends. We'll probably know more about how St. Louis is opening up at that time, hopefully, and we will go from there. I do look forward to seeing you all sometime very soon. Okay? Thank you so much. Have a great weekend.